Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah Adila binti Sulaiman, S51827. I am from Bachelor of Applied Science Fisheries. Today I will be presenting about summary of live food culture. For introduction, live food organisms include all plants, phytoplankton, and animal zooplankton. Life grazed upon by economical important fishes. Phytoplanktons are generally eaten by zooplankton. Zooplankton is required as a first food for many culture fish for others, and it contributes to faster growth and higher survival. A disease-free hatching stock can be maintained by feeding leaf food to culture stock along with supplemented artificial feed. There are many types of live feed such as Artemia, Caduceran, Rotifer, tubifact, bloodworm, and others, but I will focusing on some of the live feed only. For microalgae, algae are chlorophyll-bearing unicellular or multicellular. Algae are classified into three divisions, which is chlorophyta, green algae, Phaeophyta, brown algae, and rhodophyta, red algae. Brown and red algae are mostly marine form, while green algae is mostly freshwater and free-floating types. The use of microalgae as a source of protein, wastewater treatment, nutrient recycling, bioconservation of solar energy. Microalgae used as an essential food source for rearing all stage of marine bivalve, mollusks, gastropod, larvae of fishes, and shrimps. Microalgae also constitute an important source of food for live food organisms such as rotifer, copepod, cladoceran, brine shrimp, and other is used in aqua hatchery. Microalgae are frequently supplied together with rotifer during first feeding of marine larvae. The microalgae is a stimulate enzymatic synthesis and onset of feeding in young larvae. For rotifer, the characteristic is for the lifespan is 3.4 to 4 to 4 days at 25 Celsius, and they have one or two light sensitive red eye spot. The rotifer has a transparent which organ can be observed easily. The nutritional value of rotifer for larva fish depend on the rotifer's food source. Highly unsaturated fatty acids are essential for the survival and growth of fish larvae. It serves as an ideal starter diet for early larval stage for many fish and prawn species in marine as well as freshwater. It is well suited to mass culture because it is prolific and tolerates a wide variety of environmental conditions. For Artemia, the characteristic is a small branchiopod crustacean which is 0.5 millimeter only. It is euhaline. Euhaline is Artemia can adapt with a wide range salinity. It has a unique creature. Artemia is used as a live food in aquarium trade and for marine finfish and crustacean larva culture. Artemia can produce live food on demand from dry and storable powder. For example, a dormant Artemia cyst which upon immersion in seawater regain their metabolic activity and within 24 hours release a free swimming larvae. Artemia has high nutritive value and high conservation efficiency. For Cladoceran, many of Cladoceran can be found at freshwater. There are two types of Cladoceran, namely Daphnia and Moina, which is important as live food. The cladoceran has a highly reproduction rate and wide temperature tolerance, and it has a ability to thrive on phytoplankton and organic waste. For the conclusion, the industrial development of aquaculture has been hampered by the lack of suitable live feed for feeding the fish at their various production stages. Fish food organisms are essential for the developmental stage of many aquatic organisms. They are very important in critical phases of finfishes and shellfishes for their better survival growth. They are directly consumed by first feeding phase of finfish depending on their mouth size and inclination toward a chosen food. They are rich in protein, carbohydrate, and essential fatty acids. Since cultivable aquatic organisms are fragile and delicate at the hour of first feeding stage, it is very important to provide right feed that they need for proper nourishment for better growth and survival, since it is the most critical phases of their life. As a result, the live food organisms are called as a living capsule of nutrition for the larvae of fish and prawns. Live feed is one of the main components for the successful operation of aqua hatchery, mainly in prawns and shrimp. The availability of good quality and quantity of live food contribute to successful operation of aqua hatchery, both for intensive and small-scale operation. This chapter have given a detailed knowledge regarding the plethora of fish food organisms available. That's all for me. Thank you for listening.